Today we're doing a short self-care slow flow practice, which is great for those days when you're feeling weighed down with worry. My name is Rebecca, and my passion is to help women who are going through challenging times to be able to find inner peace and calm through self-care, through movement, meditation, and mindfulness. Take a moment to subscribe to the channel, and then you can join me standing up on a yoga mat if you have one. If you don't, that's okay. So we're just going to begin coming into mountain pose. So your feet will be hip distance apart. You can roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. And just turn the palms to face forward. Close your eyes for a minute. Taking a minute to just check in. Notice how your body's feeling. Notice where you're holding tension. Notice the areas that feel tight. Notice your breath. Notice the quality of it. Is it fast or slow? Shallow or deep? When we're feeling worried, when we're overwhelmed, when we're anxious, our breathing is shallow. It's fast and irregular. But you can influence your feelings and calm your mind simply by changing the way that you breathe. That's such a powerful tool. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Big exhale out an open mouth. In through the nose. Really sigh it out the mouth, letting go. In through the nose. One more big exhale out the mouth. Keep your lips sealed now and just start to breathe in and out through the nose. Feeling that belly rise as you inhale and lower as you exhale. As you inhale, you might think the words let, and as you exhale, go. Let go. Let go. Continuing with that for a few more breaths. We can't control the circumstances in our lives, but we can always choose how we respond. We can find inner peace and calm regardless of what is or isn't happening in the life. And that starts with focusing on your breath. Slowing it down, deepening it. And it just helps calm the nervous system. On the next exhale, you can open your eyes and just start to roll the shoulders back. When we're feeling worried, we hold a lot of tension and tightness in the shoulders. So just loosening those up a little bit. Then you might do a few circles the other direction. And then thinking of moving with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. That's what makes yoga different and so magical compared to a regular exercise class. Good. Relax the shoulders, just interlace the fingers and reach them out in front. You might gaze down, rounding that upper back a little bit. Just trying to release some of the tightness in the neck, shoulders, and upper back. Good. Sitting up tall, interlace the hands behind the chest, opening up the heart. When we're feeling worried, we have a tendency to round forward even more than normal to protect the heart. So it's extra good to do things to open up that chest. Good. Bring the hands back to prayer at the heart. Standing at the top of your mat, find a really strong mountain pose. So engage the muscles in those quads. Feel your kneecaps lift and draw your belly button in towards your spine. Imagine there's a string attached to your sternum lifting you up an inch higher here. Sweep the hands out to the side like wings. Reach them up high. You might even gaze up or do a little bit of a back bend if that feels good. And then sweep the hands down to prayer at the heart. Good. Again, inhale, sweep the hands out to the side, reach them up high. Exhale, sweep them down to prayer at the heart. One more time, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sweep the hands down to prayer at the heart. Good. Interlace the fingers again, reach them out in front. Gazing down, rounding that upper back. And then interlace the hands behind the back, opening up through the chest. Maybe hinging at the waist, coming into a forward fold here. You could reach those interlaced fingers up above your head, or you could lower them down to the ground like rag dolls. Keep a good bend in the knees to protect those hamstrings. Let's all lower the hands down to the ground. And it might feel good to just kind of sway a little side to side or forward and back. Trying to let some of that stress and worry in the head, neck and shoulders roll off onto the ground. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Coming back to stand. Good. Bring the hands to prayer at the heart. Another place we hold a lot of stress and tension when we're worried is our hips. Take your left leg and step it over top of the right. Then stick your right hip out to the side. So we're going to get a big stretch through that hip. If you wanted to, you could reach your right hand up and then hinge over. With each exhale, stick out that hip a little bit further. Check in and just make sure you're still breathing. So often when life gets difficult, when things get hard, we hold our breath. And that's when we need to breathe the very, very most. Good. Bring those hands back to prayer. Come to stand up. And we'll change sides. So uncross the legs. Step the right leg over top of the left. And stick that left cheek out to the side. Good. You can stay like this, or if you want to add that left arm up and reach it over, that might feel really good. Breathing deeply. Oftentimes, I'll imagine sending to the breath, to those areas that are extra tight in my body to just help loosen things up and let go. Good. Bring the hands back to prayer and come to stand. Good. We'll do another shoulder stretch here. So just take that left arm across, maybe grabbing just above the elbow and gently guide it over. And even though we're still standing, you want to make sure you engage those muscles in your legs. Still trying to find length through the crown of your head so you're active. Good. Changing sides. Take the other arm across, grab above the elbow, and gently guide it over. And releasing that. Good. Bring those hands back to prayer at the heart. We'll do a balancing posture here now. So just coming up on the tips of the left toes, and then maybe turn that knee out to the side. You could stay just like this. Or if you wanted to, you could put your foot on your calf, or maybe even take it up to your inner thigh. Just keep drawing the knee back, opening up through that hip. And if you wanted to add branches to your tree, you could. Keep breathing. If you have a chair handy or a wall, you could even hang on to that for support if you needed. Bring your hands back to prayer. We'll lower this leg. Give it a little bit of a wiggle there. And come up on the tips of the other toes. Turn that knee out to the side. And again, maybe placing the foot on the calf or the inner thigh. You just want to avoid putting pressure on the knee. And if you want to add branches, you can. If you sway and wobble, it's no big deal. Just listen to your body and do what feels good for you. Bring your hands back to prayer. Lower that leg and come back to mountain pose. So palms facing forward. Close your eyes. And take a few slow, deep breaths here. As you inhale, you might imagine the breath flowing up the front side of the body. And as you exhale, imagine it flowing down the backside, taking any worry from the head all the way down the back, leaving it on the mat. And just notice how you're feeling after just taking a couple minutes to move and connect with your breath. The breath helps connect us to the present moment. And in the present moment, we're not replaying broken scenarios from the past or worrying about the future. We can find inner peace. On the next exhale, you can slowly open up your eyes. Maybe give yourself a little hug if you'd like. Thank you so much for taking a few moments to take care of yourself and practice with me today. Bringing your hands to your heart, the one trying to breathe more in me and worry less, sees and honors the one trying to breathe more in you and worry less. Namaste. If you enjoyed this short video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share it with a friend. And if you're looking for longer classes, you can find those at youfirstyoga.ca.